All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we're going deep on warehouse optimization, specifically for beverage distributors.
That's right.
We've got some incredible data from a company called BDC.
Yeah, they're doing some really interesting things.
And the numbers they're seeing with their clients are pretty amazing.
Yeah, definitely eye-opening.
We're talking about stuff like reducing missed picks by 96%.
Whoa.
Think about that for a second. 96%.
Yeah.
Fewer missed picks.
Seriously, what could that do for your business?
I mean, that's got to be a game changer, right?
Absolutely. It's not just about saving money either. It's about efficiency.
Right, making the entire operation run smoother.
From the warehouse floor to the delivery truck.
Exactly. And you know what? It even impacts your employees, too.
How so?
Well, think about it. When the warehouse is a mess,
Oh, yeah.
people get frustrated.
Makes sense.
They're running around like crazy trying to find things.
Wasting time, making mistakes.
Exactly. And that's exactly what BDC tackles head on.
That's right. The first thing they look at is the layout of the warehouse.
Yeah. Speaker one in our source material talked about that.
Makes a huge difference.
They said that a disorganized warehouse is like, well, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it's like trying to cook in a kitchen where nothing's in the right place.
Exactly.
You're spending more time looking for ingredients than actually cooking.
So how does BDC fix this?
They focus on optimizing what are called pick paths.
Pick paths.
Basically, it's the route your team takes through the warehouse to pick and pack orders.
Oh, I see.
And the more efficient that route is, the faster your team can work and the fewer mistakes they make.
Gotcha. So it's like finding the shortest route on a map.
Exactly. And they also implement something called location-based inventory systems.
Okay, now that sounds complicated.
Not really. It's like giving your warehouse a GPS.
Okay, I'm listening.
Everything has a designated spot, and everyone knows exactly where to find it.
No more wandering around aimlessly.
Exactly. And the results speak for themselves. One client they worked with saw a 43% increase in cases picked per hour.
Whoa, hold on. 43%.
43% more product out the door.
Just from reorganizing the warehouse.
That's the power of optimization.
That's insane. So it's not just about speed either, right?
Right. It's about reducing errors and, like we said before, making employees happier.
Because nobody likes working in a chaotic environment.
Exactly. And happier employees are more productive employees.
Makes sense. So we've talked about layout. What else is in BDC's playbook?
Well, they're big on using technology to boost efficiency.
The tech angle. Speaker one mentioned that too.
Things like location-based picking technology and palletization programs.
Okay, break that down for me. How does all that work?
Sure. So with location-based picking, think of it like your team has a digital guide right there with them.
Interesting.
They get step-by-step instructions on exactly where to go, what to pick, how much to pick.
Kind of like a warehouse GPS, like you were saying before.
Exactly. And then there's palletization programs.
That sounds pretty technical.
It is, but in simple terms, it helps determine the most efficient way to load pallets for shipping. So it's like Tetris for warehouses.
Kind of. It ensures you're using every inch of space on those pallets and maximizing those truckloads.
Smart. So it's not just about having the technology, it's about using it strategically.
You got it. And another cool thing they mentioned was the decrease in training time with these systems.
Oh, yeah, that was impressive.
They got it down to 2 days compared to the industry average of like 1.5 to 2 weeks.
2 days. That's got to be a huge cost saver.
It is, especially with high turnover rates being so common in warehouses.
Speaking of cost savings, we can't forget about that 96% reduction in mispicks.
Yeah, that was mind-blowing.
One client saved almost $13,000 a month just from that.
Think about what you could do with an extra 13 grand every month.
Seriously, it really highlights the financial impact of accuracy.
Right. It's not just about keeping customers happy. It's about protecting your bottom line.
Oh, okay. So we've got layout, we've got tech. What about inventory management?
Oh, that's crucial. Speaker one was really adamant about that. Yeah, they said inventory accuracy can make or break a beverage distributor.
And BDC has a system for that too. They help companies gain total visibility of their inventory levels.
So no more guessing games.
Exactly. No more surprises, no more stockouts, and way less waste.
Sounds like a win-win.
It is, and the numbers prove it. One client reduced their inventory adjustments by a massive 9,400 cases.
Wow, that's a lot of cases.
And another one slashed write-offs by 1,431 cases.
Just imagine the positive impact that would have on your finances.
It's huge, so you're saving money, you're reducing waste, and you're keeping your customers happy.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here, but there's one more thing I want to touch on.
What's that?
The human element. Speaker 2 talked a lot about standard operating procedures, or SOPs.
Ah, yes, SOPs, the backbone of any efficient operation.
And training, of course.
Can't forget about training.
It seems like BDC doesn't just come in, make changes, and then disappear.
No, they're all about sustainability.
Meaning?
They make sure the changes they implement actually stick.
How do they do that?
Through SOPs and targeted training programs.
So they're not just telling people what to do, they're explaining why they're doing it.
Exactly. They're empowering employees to understand the process and take ownership of it.
And that creates a culture of efficiency that everyone buys into.
Precisely. It's not a top-down approach, it's a collaborative one.
So what do you think? Of all the things BDC does, what stands out to you as the most impactful?
That's a tough one. They have such a holistic approach, you know?
They do.
But I think what really sets them apart is their focus on combining practical changes with technology and training.
Yeah, they don't just throw tech at a problem and call it a day.
Right. They understand that technology is a tool and it needs to be used strategically in conjunction with other improvements.
And that's what leads to those amazing results, right?
Absolutely. It's all about creating lasting change, not just quick fixes.
Well said. So for all you listeners out there, here's something to think about.
I'm all ears.
What's one area in your own warehouse operations that you think could benefit from optimization?
Oh, yeah. What could you improve?
And how would that impact your business? Not just financially, but in terms of customer satisfaction, employee morale, and overall efficiency.
It's worth considering, right?
Definitely. Maybe it's time to take a page from BDC's playbook and start reimagining the possibilities. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure. Until next time.
See ya.